Hello friends, myself Praveen Pathak. I am head of Advanced Diploma in Industrial Safety and lecturer in Chemical Engineering at KK Polytechnic, Nasik. Now in this session we are going to discuss about the management subject. Under that management, we are going to discuss about a course outcome, that is use principles of directing and controlling for implementing the plans. Under this course outcome, we have to discuss the unit outcome, that is elaborating the decision. Now, for this presentation, the contents are need to elaborate decision, ways to elaborate decision, laying disciplinary standards. So all this discussion is around the decision making, right? So let us discuss one by one. Now what is the need of elaborating the decision? So if any decision is made by the organizations or the supervisors of your company, then that decision should be aware by all the employees. So the discussions or the things or the points regarding the decision should be known to everyone. So to create the awareness about decision, that is the need of decision. Then to emphasize policies of management. So due to this decision making, if some policies are going to change, or if you want to add some points in the policies of management, then that is also one of the need. To avoid confusion, so after finalizing the decision, we must clearly know that in the future plan, in near quarter or in the near annum or after 1 year or 2 year, whatever the decision is made by that organization, that future work, future technology or the future changes should be clear to avoid the confusion, to get clarity about their future works. So I have already mentioned that in case if the organization made decision about accepting the latest technology, then you have to work, you have to train, you have to create awareness related to that technology itself, right? Then to understand the duties and responsibilities regarding these decisions. So everyone, that may be managing director, general manager, different managers of different sections, that may be supervisor, that may be engineer, that may be designer, that may be chemist, that may be worker or helper, whatever it may be. So everyone should clearly know that what responsibilities, what duties are assigned to them in a near future due to this decision making. Then what exactly the process for this elaborating the decisions? So the initial step is to define the problem or challenge or the opportunity, right? So after defining this particular problem, the supervisor has to generate a different possibilities of a different solutions. So that possibilities may be 2 or 3 or more, right? So after deciding or generating the possible solution, supervisor must evaluate the cost and benefits, then pros and cons associated with each options. So you have to check the technical feasibility, you have to check the economical feasibility, and on the basis of that only supervisor must select a appropriate option. So after selecting this appropriate solution or option from the above different options, supervisor has to plan the implementation part. And for implementing this particular solution, we have to assess the impact of this decision and the modifications of the course of actions as needed. So in case of any modification, rectifications or change is required in that particular decision, then supervisor and all the management committee should decide the things, and on the basis of that only that decision is elaborated. So what are the ways to elaborate this decision? So after finalizing or deciding a specific decision, you can aware the employees through the notice boards. So you can just stick that notice on the notice board and the employees can read that notice, and that can aware the decision. Then that decision can be shared to the employees through the emails, through the messages, or through the different written format. Then that can be shared through the different meetings, that may be the meetings of a particular section, particular department, or through the overall organization meetings. Now that supervisors can act as a counselor, mentor, or advisor. So while counseling to the subordinates also, this decision can be elaborated. Some organizations prefer to have a common circular, and that can be circulated to all the employees through the mail system or through the SMS systems. So these are the different ways to elaborate the decisions. Now, what are the issues to decide or for making the decisions? So some issues are uniformity among the workers. Some workers may demand the uniformity among all the workers for the different types of benefits or the timings, etc. Some workers may demand about the overtime. Some workers may complain about the overtime or the overload of workers. Some workers may demand about the bona facility. Some workers may demands about the benefits. That benefits may be the financial or non-financial benefits. That may be different benefits under the different acts and standards. Then some workers can ask for the changes in the schedule work, that may ask the changes in the shift timing, maybe ask the changes in a specific time. Then some workers may ask or request to organizations for transferring to the employees in a different section or in different companies of the same organization or a group. Some employees needs training, so they can request for that a specific training. Especially it is required when a new machineries or new technology arrived in the organizations. Now if the decision is finalized and if the organizations decides about the disciplinary standards, then these disciplinary standards are used to maintain the workplace standards. These disciplinary standards are used to control the problems, various problems. Then it can maintain the quality of a work performance. The time factor is going to follow due to these disciplinary standards. This time factor may be with reference to the time in, time out of the workers, that may be related to the production activity, that may be related to the dispatch activity or any specific project. Then it can prevent more serious problems which may occur due to lacking of the disciplinary standards. So some standardization of work gets improved and it also avoids the lawsuits. So various losses, that may be a material loss, that may be a time loss, may be reduced due to these disciplinary standards, and it also avoids the misconducts. So these are the different points which gives us the significance or the importance of the disciplinary standards. Now what are the ways of this line disciplinary standards? So there may be a disciplinary action, there may be a training for discipline, there may be awards to discipline practices. If some workers are accepting all these type of discipline practices, then that employee can be awarded. Then some punishment to a non-disciplined employees. So if the decision is not going to follow in the organizations, so punishment may occur. Then for the in time and out time, some disciplinary actions may be taken if that employee is going out before the time. So some quality are should be focused, because zero error is the main aim to maintain the specific quality of your product and your organizations. Now, so on the basis of this discussion, we can conclude that decision making and elaborating decision is very important activity in management. So for the details of this decision making, you can refer this MSBT manual. Thank you very much.